Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Pinaki. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, very clear.
Hi, good to see you, Sonal. कैसी हैं? All right. This session is incidentally all about the session that we already had last
Mhm,
Wednesday, and
mm.
it's more of a review of the session. Any clarity that you're looking for, any discussions you want to have. Let's get started. When others will join, let them join later. So you can start the discussion now. So do you have any questions regarding that particular session, or you're looking forward to like what we are planning to do, or you would like to
Both the ways.
say something? Okay,
Both the ways. See, I
okay.
think the query regarding this topic, always thinking about food will never get over.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because it is something related to a change that we all expect to have. Only the person who is making it available, cooking and trying it out for many people, because everybody has different taste. Okay,
Hmm.
so to meet that need, it is quite impossible for one person. So if leaving that factor, I think my connection is very unstable.
It's
Am I
okay.
audible?
Just yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay. It came over here that my internet is, I mean, poor. So I think my query is this: that can we have a permanent solution for this changing of brain? Mm, Only if one person decides to bring a change for the entire family is a
Hmm.
very difficult and
Hmm.
at random. So it has to be slow and gradual. Okay,
Okay.
so by the time we encourage everyone in the family, considering the family is a nuclear family,
Hmm.
not
Hmm.
the joint family, so taking all the members into confidence and then discussing and then implementing the method of, or having the habit of eating sensible food, and fixing days for cheat days or something like that. Okay, so I feel, even if in my family we are indulging ourselves into healthy food habit, once in a while outside food, once in a while, okay, like that also is ice cream, not dal chawal roti sabzi,
Hmm.
main course. Okay, or at the maximum, if we go out for the parties and all, then we have to have outside food. Otherwise, we are totally depending on home cooked food. But now, home cooked food is also sensible and cheap. Okay, sometimes we have breads, buns. Okay, even pav bhaji is not so sensible. Okay,
Hmm.
bhaji is okay, even if it is cooked in a simple way, less oil. Okay, lots and lots of veggies. But pav is again something which is reducing its value. Okay, reducing the value of the veggies which we are having.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I feel, from my perspective, I feel that it leads to some kind of guilt. So
Hmm.
how to overcome that guilt?
Okay. That's a very important question. In fact, I still go through that. Like that guilt, I still go through that. So
Okay.
because I am a foodie, I being a Bengali, and
Yes.
you know, so since my childhood, I had been exposed to a variety of food, and Bengalis, there is no limit to non-veg, no
Yeah.
limit to veg foods either.
Yeah.
The same food, like Bengali food process is something where you can use every part of any vegetable into something. Like हम आलू का छिलके का भी एक आइटम बनाते हैं
Yes.
ना,
Hmm.
परवल का छिलके का भी हम एक आइटम बना सकते हैं. Like that is
Yes.
the
Hmm.
kind of craving for food Bengalis have.
Yes.
Okay, so
Hmm.
we are good in that.
Hmm.
what the opportunity that we have for all of us, at least I can talk about myself, that what I did with myself over last few years, ever since I thought about how about practicing it. So so this happened when I was in attending one of the Brahma Kumari's
Mm-hmm.
camp retreat. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
associated with them for almost last 7 8 years, and I'm
Okay.
also part of their IT wing. So we were having a session in Mount Abu.
Mm-hmm.
So बहुत प्यारा session था ना. After the lunch, everybody was invited, and we all sit in a lawn. सब लोग lawn में बैठ गए. So we are almost about 150 odd people were there.
Mm-hmm.
सबको बोला कि आप ऐसे हाथ ऐसे करके बैठ
Mm-hmm.
जाओ. यू सिट स्ट्रेट, क्लोज योर आई, जैसे बोलते हैं मेडिटेशन में. तो
Ah.
हमने सोचा कुछ मेडिटेशन ही होने वाला है.
Mm-hmm.
लॉट ऑफ ब्यूटीफुल अरेंजमेंट्स, तो ठीक है.
Mm-hmm.
एवरीबॉडी वाज देयर, और सबको बोला गया कि थ्रू आउट दिस सेशन you have to keep your eyes closed unless we specifically ask you to open your eyes.
Fine.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, then what happened that, so सब आंख बंद करके बैठे हैं और बोले कि अभी आप 10 मिनट पूरा शांति से रहो. कुछ भी
Mm.
अगर आपके आसपास होता है तो उसके बारे में सोचो, इट्स ओके, बट यू स्टिल डोंट ओपन योर आईज. ओके, ठीक है. हम लोग ऐसे ही बैठे हैं. थोड़ी देर बाद पता चला मुझे किसी ने कुछ हाथ में रखा, बट यू कैन नॉट होल्ड इट, यू कैन नॉट चेक व्हाट दैट इज ऑन योर हैंड. आपके हाथ में रखा है तो यू जस्ट नीड टू बी, यू आर अवेयर दैट समथिंग इज देयर ऑन माय हैंड. So even the announcer was also saying that some of you might be receiving something in your hand, so don't touch it, don't find out what it is all about, just stay there. Ask yourself, just ask what it could be, just think about it, what it could be. Okay. अब सोचिए हम लोग सब लंच करके आए हैं, तो we can't even think of, nobody could even think of that that could be some kind of food. So we are only thinking about other things, what it could be. So I was thinking my own things, and then what happened, the announcer also after some time said you keep your eyes closed and somebody will take a microphone closer to you, and you just need to tell that what that product could, what that item could be जो आपके हाथ में है ना. So naturally everybody was alert कि कौन क्या बोल रहा है. So हर कोई कुछ भी बोल रहा है, nobody is talking about any food item, है ना. People are saying a lot of other things. कोई बोले वो कोई की रिंग होगा, कुछ भी, but the point is you cannot touch it. आपके हाथ में जैसा है वैसे ही रहना है, and you need to talk about it. Now what is happening? Observe this. Since the food part has been taken care of by the mind, so mind can't even think कि मेरे हाथ में कुछ food आ रहा है. Nobody could think that it could be food.
Mm.
Okay, okay. Then we were asked to touch it.
Okay.
ऐसे खाली टच करना है, it's not with other hand or actually check. आपको खाली ऐसे टच करना है, and you need to think about it, what it could be. So now again we touched. किसी को लगा food होगा, किसी को लगा कुछ होगा, है ना. But and again that round went on, and people were asked कि आपके हाथ में क्या है बताओ. तो कुछ कुछ लोगों ने चलो बोला कि probably it's a बर्फी. किसी
अच्छा.
ने बोला कि मुझे ऐसा कुछ लग रहा है,
हम्म.
it could be a बर्फी. तो
हाँ हाँ.
एक दो लोगों ने खाली बोला it could be a बर्फी.
हम्म. हम्म.
मुझे तो बर्फी लगा भी नहीं, मुझे लगा कि कोई बॉक्स होगा, उसके अंदर कुछ होगा, है ना. आई बीइंग फूडी, मैं खा के आ गया ना, तो मेरे दिमाग में तो खाना आ ही नहीं रहा है उस वक्त. एक
अच्छा.
दो लोगों ने फिर भी बोला.
हाँ हाँ.
Then the session was over. It was almost about 20 minutes.
हम्म.
Then we were told that it is a food item.
ओके.
तो फिर तो सबने बोला, समझ में सब अपने अपने हिसाब से समझ लो उसमें जो भी है. बोला थिंक अबाउट दैट फूड आइटम एंड एक्चुअली
हम्म.
फील दैट फूड आइटम. उसका टेस्ट अभी से फील करना शुरू कर दो, व्हाट इट कुड.
हम्म. हम्म.
इट इज अ फूड आइटम, है ना. But again, you cannot open your eyes. It
हम्म.
could be sweet, it could be a salty item also. So you figure out that what it
हम्म.
tastes could be. क्या food हो सकता है, उसका क्या taste हो सकता है. Just think about it.
हम्म.
So that process went for another say 5 10 minutes. आप सोचो आधा घंटा हम लोग वैसे आंख बंद कर बैठे हैं, and our entire attention, entire focus was what was there in the hand.
On that object.
दुनिया के और कहीं पे कोई फोकस नहीं है.
हम्म.
और जब भी किसी के पास माइक्रोफोन लेके जा रहा है, वो बोल
हम्म.
रहा है क्या, इट कुड
हम्म.
बी दिस, इट कुड बी दिस, इट कुड बी दिस, है ना. देन दैट राउंड कंटिन्यू. इसका
हम्म.
टेस्ट क्या है बताओ. इज
हम्म.
इट अ स्वीट, इज सॉल्टी, और इट्स सम काइंड ऑफ बिटर.
हम्म.
आर यू श्योर.
हम्म.
केबीसी में पूछता है ना कि लॉक कर
यस.
दिया जाए काइंड ऑफ.
यस. यस. हाँ.
आर यू श्योर? देन पीपल वेंट इनटू डाउट, हो सकता है ये स्वीट नहीं है, ये बिटर कुछ होगा, because
हाँ
आपको बोला जा
हाँ
रहा है इज इट स्वीट, बिटर, तो सॉल्टी, वॉट एवर, आपको
हम्म
सारे टेस्ट के बारे में बताया जा रहा है,
हम्म
probably it has no taste at all,
यस
ऐसा भी हो सकता है।
हम्म
तो पीपल थिंकिंग, मैं भी अपने हिसाब से सोच रहा, अच्छा मेरे दिमाग में कभी आया नहीं कि ये स्वीट हो सकता
हम्म
है। आई थॉट प्रोबेबली बिटर कुछ होगा,
हम्म
क्योंकि ऑलरेडी माइंड हैज इन प्रोग्राम ना,
यस
इसका टेस्ट कैसा है आप विजुअलाइज करो।
हम्म
है ना? देन ऑलमोस्ट अबाउट हाफ एन आवर वी वर आस्क्ड टू ओपन आवर आईज।
हम्म
नेचुरली एक दो लोगों को छोड़ के बाकी किसी का मैच किया ही नहीं,
हम्म
है ना, बिकॉज आपको आपका ब्रेन ऑलरेडी प्रोग्राम कर दिया गया, और सोचा आधा घंटा आप एक फूड के बारे में सोच रहे हो,
हम्म
तब तक ब्रेन ऑलरेडी एग्जॉस्ट हो चुका है, वो खाना की भी उसका मन नहीं।
हम्म
नाउ वी वर आस्क्ड द नेक्स्ट थिंग, नाउ यू हैव 10 minutes to finish this.
हम्म
The point is you have to take entire 10 minutes to finish it. It's not कि मैं फटाक से खा लिया एक मिनट में, ऐसा नहीं कर सकता। You
ओके
have to finish that बर्फी in 10
हम्म
minutes.
हम्म
धीरे धीरे खाना होगा, ठीक है, in 10 minutes. So what
हम्म
happened, almost about 4-5 minutes, everybody was in a mood कि मुझे और खाना ही नहीं, I don't want to eat. At least
हम्म
I went into that state, many people went into that state, क्योंकि अभी उसमें उसका जो स्वाद लेना था ले लिया, ब्रेन में कुछ
हम्म
और प्रोग्रामिंग चल रहा था, अब मैंने उसका
हम्म
स्वाद ले लिया, मैंने देखा स्वीट ही है, थोड़ा
हम्म
सा स्वाद ले लिया, 20 मिनट या 10 मिनट लेके कौन खाएगा उसको? 10 मिनट इज लॉन्ग टाइम।
यस दैट
आपको
टू
लग
फॉर
रहा है
अ
बहुत छोटा टाइम
स्मॉल
है, दस
हाँ
मिनट एक इतना सा छोटा सा बर्फी, ऐसा भी नहीं कि इट्स अ गुड साइज बर्फी, छोटा सा है, उसको भी
यस
10 मिनट में खाना है, आप कितना खाओगे?
एग्जैक्टली
So then the feedback was taken and everybody said that अब इसको खाने का मन ही नहीं कर रहा। So it's
हम्म
all about here, it's
यस
not about anywhere else.
हम्म
आप देखो आप अपने ब्रेन को कैसे प्रोग्राम करो। So
हम्म
you took 30 minutes to program your mind and another 5 minutes to say yourself, tell yourself मुझे और खाना नहीं है, चाहिए कुछ भी हो। So that was a wonderful experience for me and I started applying it in my life.
हम्म
कि जो भी खाना है धीरे धीरे खाओ, धीरे धीरे खाओ, आप जब धीरे धीरे खाएंगे ना, थोड़ी देर बाद आपका खाने का मन ही नहीं करेगा। वो वाले जो आपका टेस्ट बड का जो पर्पस था दैट हैज बीन फुलफिल्ड, इसका जो पर्पस था वो फुलफिल्ड, अब इट इज ओनली फोकसिंग ऑन द हंगर पार्ट। थोड़ा सा खाने के बाद हंगर भी फुलफिल हो जाता है,
हम्म
देन कम्स फिलिंग द स्टोमक।
हम्म
आफ्टर अ सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम यू वोंट फील लाइक फिलिंग योर स्टोमक।
यस
दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन यू आर आई वेयर अ चाइल्ड।
हम्म
जब हम लोग छोटे बच्चे थे ना, हम
हम्म
ऐसे ही थे। सो दैट रिमाइंडेड अस आवर ओरिजिनलिटी, ओरिजिनली
हम्म
हम कैसे हैं, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टेन सिचुएशंस हम कैसे बन गए।
बन गए
So again, this is the opportunity that you and I have even today. It's my body.
हम्म
See, I have designed a wonderful program. It's on focus. उसमें I'm going to talk about something which I've already delivered with children, जहाँ पे मैं बच्चों के साथ सेशंस लेता हूँ। वैसे से you are born with infinite intelligence.
हम्म
अगर आपको शक है, you look into your body, look towards your body. इसमें कहीं पे एक छोटा सा कट हो जाता है ना, वो अपने आप हील हो जाता है। इट हील्स ऑन इट्स ओन, यू डोंट नीड टू डू एनीथिंग। ज्यादा आप उसमें मेडिसिन लगा सकते हो, मरहम दे सकते हो, पट्टी लगा सकते हो, बैंडेड लगा सकते हो, यू कैन एक्सीलरेट द प्रोसेस बट यू कैन नॉट हील। हीलिंग इज डन बाय द बॉडी इटसेल्फ। इवन इफ देयर इज सर्जरी, डॉक्टर काट तो देता है, लेकिन वो बोलते हैं आपको कम से कम 7 days 21 days लगेगा ये भरने में। भरने वाला काम बॉडी करता है, वो डॉक्टर नहीं कर सकता। सो यू आर बॉर्न विद अ सुपर इंटेलिजेंट सिस्टम। तो अभी भी जितना इस बॉडी को रिसर्च हुआ है, चाहे बॉडी हो, माइंड हो, जो भी हो, हार्डली 1% वी कुड नो एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, बाकी 99% इज स्टिल unknown. We don't even know whether we actually know 1% or even less than that. Yeah? So you are born with an intelligence system. And when we connect the dots with neuro linguistic programming, it says that NLP is all about a journey where you are achieving infinite excellence in life. Achieving infinite excellence in life. So the whole purpose, अगर इन दोनों को अगर हम connect करें, so that means I have been given an intelligent system, a super intelligent system, which is infinite in its own way. You are using this infinite excellence, infinite intelligence to create infinite excellence in your life. उस infinite excellence के journey में अभी आप जहाँ पे वहाँ पे सब कुछ आप ही को करना पड़ेगा. So as you're talking about this family setup, you be the cause for yourself to start that. You say, I will take 20 minutes to eat my food. आपको तो जल्दी करना था आप तब. You say, how about actually discussing good things on the dining table for 20 minutes? जितना मर्जी है खाओ. खाने का कोई क्वांटिटी नहीं है. The food is cooked in home, so naturally it's a good quality food. And let us have conversation. So you can call it dining table conversations. So we can have dining table conversations. See, quality eating is also about quality talking on your dining table. It's not only about the quality food. So that is what we are going to cover in that quality part. We were talking about 7 aspects of designing your eating habits. So usme quality is a part of one of the sessions. We will talk about quality. Quality means not only just about the quality of the food, the quality of the environment, the quality of the dishes that you are using, the utensils that you are using. You know, Sadhguru says something very amazing. He says that the cleanest thing that I can trust is my hand when I wash it with soap.
Yes.
इसलिए I always eat food with hand. दुनिया के कहीं भी मैं हूँ. Even in a 5-star hotel, I eat with my hand. Because this is the only utensil which I trust. The only क्या बोलते हैं dining में जो use the dining utensils which I trust. Those are these 5 fingers and this part.
Cutleries.
Cutlery. She said, this is the cutlery. This is the only cutlery that I trust. तो इसको अगर मैं properly hand wash करके आता हूँ washroom, so I know that this is the one which I can trust. अब जिस plate में दिया जाए उसको इतना शायद trust नहीं कर सकते. But then what is the next thing that you can do? You use your fingers to eat. जरूरी नहीं कि प्लेट में exactly last layer में जो लगा हुआ है वो भी आपको खाना है. But anyway, the point is again quality. So we will be covering those quality parts, aspects of food. ये आप अभी भी आज रात भी जब आप डिनर टेबल में बैठेंगे, you can start with this. उसके लिए आपको वेट करने की जरूरत नहीं. It's not about nuclear family, it's a nucleus. And for me, my nucleus is my soul, the I am. I am the nucleus of this body. I am the nucleus of this body. मेरा न्यूक्लियस ठीक है, मेरा डीएनए ठीक है, तो सारा बॉडी ठीक है. Yeah, this is a way of looking at it. You know, like you can always look at it from a new dynamic, from a new angle. What is possible? How can I make it different? Yes, good to see you, Smita. Good to see you, Debbie. So this session is essentially about reviewing what we had in the first session, in the last Wednesday session. If you want to add anything to this, you can add. If you have any questions, you can ask any question. It's an open session, so you can also put your own points as well. Yeah, can we have some more questions, thoughts, ideas?
Hi, Pinaki.
Hi, good. Go ahead, Smita.
I have joined from phone, so I'm finding it difficult to, I don't understand the mechanics of Zoom meeting through phone. Anyway, I really liked the story that you shared, and I fully agree that, how the mind, satiation of mind is as important as satiation of stomach. As far as hunger is concerned, or in fact, anything is concerned. And I fully agree, and I really appreciate the way you have developed this program. And it would be a great program. And I'm keen to listen to the rest of the qualities that you had mentioned. You mentioned there's 7 steps, 7 aspects, 7 pillars.
Yeah, I've
So
also
one of
mentioned it in the chat. Quality is just one of them.
okay, all right.
So what I say that self-discipline, what we are doing with this entire program is
Hmm.
practicing self-discipline. Now, the
Okay,
easiest way to practice self-discipline is to practice your food habits. Observe your food
okay.
habits, control your food habits, and
Uh,
create your own food habits. अभी जो
but
चल रहा है वो अलग बात है. But if you think that it needs to
I
be changed, you start
but
with yourself.
I beg to differ on one small point,
Hmm.
that the easiest, the as far as self discipline is concerned, the easiest thing is to control your food habits. Had it been that easy, India would not be suffering from obesity crisis.
Yeah,
That it
it's
is.
not that easy
It is
because
not all that easy.
you don't focus on that.
Yes. So that is one aspect that
It is
we.
easy to focus on becoming obese. Because you are already practicing it. Obesity is
Because
also a practice that you are practicing. You have self-disciplined yourself to become obese. It's an
is
outcome of
it
that self-discipline.
is it that, or is it uh, we have equated larger food portions with
Hmm.
prosperity?
No, it's 100% that. Even if, see, you imagine your child,
Hmm.
or let's look at a child. उसका
Hmm.
ना पेट जब भर जाता है, पूरा भी नहीं, 80% भर
Hmm.
जाता है ना, उसका आप
Hmm.
कितने भी उसका फेवरेट फूड दे दो वो खाएगा नहीं.
Hmm.
है ना. उसका वो
Not
क्रेज है ही नहीं.
necessarily. I have seen children
Yeah.
who overeating and then puking because they overate. They like the thing so much
Overeating
they
is an
didn't realize.
outcome of the pressure from their parents. पेरेंट को लग रहा है कि बच्चे का पेट भरा नहीं और खिलाओ. तो you are essentially
Uh,
programming that child's mind to eat more.
I I
अगर you
beg to
prepare yourself
differ.
to eat more.
Pinaki, in the school, we had the pre-primary section and the primary
Hmm.
section,
Hmm.
and there the teachers, the dietitian was there, and everything was prepared accordingly. This being international school, IB school, completely. There, the kids, when the food was served, sometimes these children liked certain dishes so much that
Hmm.
they would insist that एक थोड़ा और दे दो, थोड़ा और दे दो, and later on they will complain कि हमारे पेट में दर्द हो गया. What I understood, at least this, I'm talking about my experience, not general
Perfect.
or anything. I'm just sharing what I have experienced,
Hmm.
being for such a long time in the school environment, and that too K-12 kind of
Hmm.
scenario.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, what I understood that the indulgence has become part of bringing up. If you are liking something, have it. It is your right because we are liking it. Whether it is a toy, it is a dress, it is food, whatever it is a game. So, and that is where your self discipline aspect comes in. Self discipline aspect in children, obviously, kids are kids, they are not exposed to self discipline. The parents need to practice self discipline to showcase what self discipline is and what the beautiful outcomes it can have. That is my take on it. Just the simple this
I
thing.
got your point. So, Smita, let me break this myth for you.
Hmm.
You listen to this conversation very carefully.
Okay.
See, everything that you have learned today, everything that you have
Hmm.
learned since your childhood
Hmm.
is what you taught yourself.
Hmm. It is my interpretation. I know.
Yeah, I got that. So, the
Hmm.
reality is that
Hmm.
everything that you have learned yourself is what you have taught yourself. Others
Hmm.
have done their work what they are supposed to do. पेरेंट अपना काम
Hmm.
कर रहे हैं, टीचर अपना काम कर रहे हैं. लेकिन जब तक
Hmm.
वो बच्चा अपने आप को नहीं बोलता कि मुझे ये खाना है या ये नहीं खाना है, तब
Hmm.
तक वो नहीं खाएगा या खाएगा.
Hmm.
And it is not about food, it is about everything.
That is what I shared with you.
अगर आपको लगता है कि ये मैं किसी और की वजह से ले रहा हूँ, आप ही ले रहे हो. चाहे
Hmm.
वो किसी और की वजह से हो, अपनी वजह से हो, whatever.
Huh.
So everything that you have learned today is what you have taught yourself.
Hmm.
either knowingly or unknowingly. Maybe when you are child, you are doing it unknowingly. आप दूसरों को देख के कर रहे हो. थोड़े दिन बाद आप knowingly कर रहे हो. आपको पता है कि you are indulging, but you are still going to a mall, still buying the same burger, and which takes 6 to 8 hours to digest. आप वही पिज्जा ले रहे हो, लेकिन वो एक दिन में नहीं हुआ. So see, this is why I shared that video, that you are your best teacher, best trainer, best coach, best mentor. Because whatever you have learned today is all being taught by yourself. You imagine this scenario in a classroom. The same teacher, the same topic, the same subject, the same chalk, the same blackboard. Students सारे उसी अपने अपने chair पे बैठे हुए हैं. The same topic is being discussed. After the topic is being discussed, if you take a class test and you just puts a 10 marks for it, will all students score 10? No.
Because everybody has, that is where I agree. As a teacher, I have experienced this, I have shared it, and that is the reality of life. All of us have the same skill set, same tools, same body, but do we function all alike? No.
तो आपने क्या किया? आपने वही उतना ही आपको मार्क्स मिला जितना आपने रिप्रोड्यूस किया.
हाँ.
और आपने कितना रिप्रोड्यूस किया? जितना आपने खुद को सिखाया.
हाँ.
आपने अपने आप को जितना सिखाया उस टॉपिक के बारे में, you can only write up to that and you will get a score up to that. So उसमें टीचर की कोई क्रेडिट नहीं है.
Definitely.
सारा क्रेडिट goes to the
टीचर
student.
की क्रेडिट आती है. टीचर
आता है when the teacher is actually training that child to become his best teacher and best trainer, such that the child can train himself the way others are training. You know, the schools that I am working, वहाँ पे, like for last 2 years, this is exactly what we are doing. We are working on every child to make that child his or her best teacher, best trainer, best coach, best mentor. You know, we do not ask the child that तुझे क्या समझ में नहीं आया. हम पूछते हैं तुझे समझ में क्या आया. The children will always come to us that ma'am मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, या I'm not getting this. So ask that what are you getting? Ask the child to go through the same process. उसको वही पढ़ने के लिए बोलो, खुद ही पढ़ो, खुद ही बोलो तुम्हें क्या समझ में. And now we are engaging children for that. Before the children are coming to the teachers, the other children who are understanding that topic, they are helping the other children who जिसको समझ में नहीं आया.
Yeah,
and it is the same question.
Yeah, and it works better because peer coaching always works better.
Absolutely. So essentially what we are talking about is the food part. So it has been observed that, see, आप सोचिए, जब हमारे पास कुछ भी नहीं था, when human beings were just there, हमारे पास सिर्फ दो ही चीज था. एक था फूड सर्वाइवल के लिए और एक था रिप्रोडक्शन. बस यही दोनों काम हम करते थे. The entire animal kingdom just does that. So food habits are habits, which is also you have self-disciplined yourself. हमें लग रहा है कि बच्चे को हम डिसिप्लिन कर रहे हैं, हम उनको कुछ डिसिप्लिन नहीं कर रहे. हम उनको बता रहे हैं कि क्या सही है क्या नहीं है. At the end of the day, the child is self-disciplining himself or herself. वो अपने आप को जितना सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन कर रहा है उतना ही डिसिप्लिन में वो है. और वैसे ही करते करते आज हम यहाँ पे आ गए. So what essentially we are looking forward to is that how about observing my eating habits and how about taking control of it. If I can take control of it, probably I can apply the same learning or same techniques in other areas of my life. आप बोलिए एनिमल किंगडम में ऐसा है कि उसका एनिमल का पेरेंट उसका बच्चे को खाने के लिए मजबूर कर रहा है. हाँ, खा ले पेट भर के खा ले. उनके बच्चे भी तभी खाते हैं जब उनको भूख लगता है. That's the natural system is. हम अपने आप को खुश करने के लिए बच्चे को खिलाते हैं कि बच्चा खा लिया, चलो आप now I am safe. अब for next 4 hours मेरे पास कोई disturbance नहीं है, बच्चा खा ले.
Really, I don't know what satisfaction do mothers get out of this. I still remember a 7 years old boy used to cry during the tiffin time, and one day he told me that mother forces him to eat two parathas with four eggs omelette. Two parathas. The recess was of 15 minutes, just 15 minutes. He could not finish it, and towards the end, he used to cry, Mama will beat me. This is the pressure given by mothers.
Absolutely. आप सोचिए ना, कोविड में बच्चों ने क्या खाया. When the COVID
इसीलिए
was there, पेरेंट्स ने बच्चों को समझाया ना, कभी मैगी नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन वो तो सर्वाइव कर गया ना. ऐसा नहीं कि मैगी के बिना वो उसका नहीं चल रहा था, बोले कि अभी आपको
पिनाकी
खाना पड़ेगा, तो खाए ना
what
बच्चे. And surprisingly, only kids who were 12 years, under 12 years, they didn't require any vaccine. हम लोगों को वैक्सीन की जरूरत पड़ी, उनको पड़ी नहीं. They still survived. Have you ever heard of even of a child died because of COVID? डिलीवर करके मदर मर गई कोविड से. When the child was delivered, the mother was having COVID. Mother expired, child survived. So even our immunity system is also an outcome of the thoughts that we have, the kind of food that we are having. हम लोग वैसे ही
Pinaki,
थे डेबी. हाँ हाँ.
yeah,
हम
good
लोग
evening, Pinaki. Good evening, everyone. So what we have done, my daughter is like Shauna is 8 years old. So one thing that Nishad has done is we have gotten her into the habit of eating after every 2 hours. So she has it in bits and pieces. So in the morning she'll have some breakfast, then she'll carry her tiffin to school. So she'll have the tiffin. Then in the mid break she'll have some biscuits or something. Then after coming back from school, little doodh, milk, and then proper dinner. So two proper meals. Proper meals mean chapati and bhaji in the morning. Then evening is rice time. Evening and curry, rice and curry and sabji in the evening, or fish if we have fish at night. So ऐसा हमने इवनली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है. So वो अगर थोड़ा थोड़ा भी खाती है हमको टेंशन नहीं आता है. Why? Because we know at the back of my mind कि 2-2 घंटे के बाद she is going to ask. And ऐसे ही 2-2 घंटे के बाद उसको भूख लगता है. So even we don't feel कि अरे उसने कुछ खाया नहीं है. So वो ऑटोमेटिकली उसका बॉडी क्लॉक हमने ऐसे सेट किया कि have little in bits and pieces 2-2 घंटे बाद. So अगर थोड़ा भी खाएगी तो we know because she is going to feel hungry. So we are also satisfied. She is also satisfied. And we believe her. See, it's about you have to believe your child. ऐसा नहीं है. According to me, what I feel is अगर कोई भी इंसान भूखा नहीं रहता है. जब भी भूख लगती है तो चाहे बच्चा हो, वो आके लड्डू का डब्बा ये खींच के लड्डू एक मुंह में डालेगा ही, बिकॉज वो भी तो इंसान है. इतना कोई ये नहीं रहता है. नो वन इज सो इनोसेंट कि इवन अ चाइल्ड, स्मॉल चाइल्ड, दैट छोटा बच्चा भी व्हेन ही और शी स्टार्ट्स क्राइंग व्हेन दे वांट मिल्क. तो व्हाई आर वी वरिंग? इट इज जस्ट अ माइंडसेट दैट वी पुट इन आवर माइंड्स. Everyone fills his or her stomach, according to me. It's a God's gift. God has designed us कि भूख लगी है तो ये अगर टॉयलेट को लगा है तो जैसे टॉयलेट को बच्चा रुकता है क्या? इट डजंट ना. सुसु पॉटी जैसे टाइम पे हम लोग करते हैं वैसे ही खाने का है बस.
very true.
Yeah, I totally believe, and we don't bother her at all, and automatically in a very lovely pattern she's having after 2 hours, which is very healthy for her digestion also.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So yes, I agree with Smita ma'am that yes, school अपने level पे whatever possible they are doing, but parents are not doing their part for whatever reason. Maybe intentionally, maybe non-intentionally, maybe knowingly, maybe unknowingly. But yes, it's happening. है ना? तो जितनी देर बच्चे स्कूल में है 3-4 घंटा, उसका इम्पैक्ट कुछ और है. जब बाकी टाइम बच्चे घर पे है, वहां पे क्या हो रहा है, अब नो आइडिया. पेरेंट्स हो सकते, ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स हो सकते, कुछ भी हो सकते. So yes, That is definitely an area of concern. So essentially what we are going to cover in this entire program is we can do it in a week itself. एक दिन एक point लेके, but the way we have designed this, actually I have already delivered it in the school, so we have done it on a weekly basis. I'm just making an attempt to do it online. So the objective is to focus on one aspect for a week and then practice it. Now practice करके देखो क्या होता है, and then you come back with your own thoughts, own ideas, own experiences, own feedback, so that we can figure out कि real life में क्या हो रहा है. देखिए मैं आपको आइडिया ज्ञान दे दूंगा या मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो मैं शेयर कर दूंगा, बट रियल लाइफ में थिंग्स may not be the same. In fact, will never be the same. हर फैमिली का अपना स्ट्रक्चर है. They have their own food habits, they have their own food timings, they have their own food ingredients, you know. So they have their everything. The whole objective is that we are playing a game of self-disciplining by disciplining our food habits. And we are doing it in a conscious way. As if you connect it with NLP, this is all about being consciously aware and staying consciously connected. Being consciously aware and staying consciously connected. If I can do it, then I can tell other members of my family also that मैंने ऐसा किया, मुझे ये रिजल्ट्स मिल रहा है. ऐसा नहीं कि मैं उसको बोल रहा हूँ तुम भी करो. करने के लिए बोलेंगे तो करेंगे ही नहीं. So we can share our own experience. कि मैंने ऐसा किया, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है. मैंने ऐसा किया, I'm getting these results. I want to continue for some more days. Would you like to bear with me? Now, if they see the results, they will also start following, irrespective of their age. मैंने घर पे देखा, it worked. Because I used to have that craving for sweet every day once I come back home. अब वहां से वापस आया ना माउंट आबू से, मैंने बोला रात को तो खाएंगे ही नहीं, आज से नहीं खाएंगे, एक हफ्ता करके देखते हैं. Then okay, let me continue for this month. Next month से देखेंगे. तब तक इसका प्रोग्राम हो चुका है. तू नहीं दे रहा ना मुझे चाहिए भी नहीं, छोड़. So it's all about programming it. And once you learn that art of self-disciplining, now you can apply it anywhere in your life. कहीं भी मैं apply करना चाहो आप कर सकते हो. And whoever you are today, whoever you and I are today, is a result of your and my own self-discipline. मैंने अपने आप को जैसे डिसिप्लिन किया, मैं आज उसी का नतीजा हूं. If I apply it in the wheel of life, like fooding हो गया, clothing हो गया, relationship हो गया, spirituality हो गया, health हो गया, wheel of life, those 8 areas, finances हो गया, जहां जहां मैंने आपको जैसे जैसे डिसिप्लिन किया, मैं आज उसी का रिजल्ट. Some people have disciplined themselves only putting their money in savings bank account. उसको वो 3.5% ही मिला है पूरा साल में. किसी ने आपको थोड़ा सा बेहतर डिसिप्लिन किया, बोला चलो एफडी कर लेते, तो चलो 3.5 से 6%, 7%. किसी ने बोला थोड़ा सा रिस्क और ले लेते हैं, चलो एनपीएस में पैसा डाल दो, थोड़ा सा रिस्क और लेते हैं, चलो गोल्ड खरीद लेते हैं, थोड़ा सा रिस्क. जैसे जैसे आपने अपने आप को सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन किया, वैसे वैसे आप वैसे बनते गए. एंड इट शोज अप, इट शोज. आपने सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन किया कि मुझे सुबह 5 बजे उठना है. अब 5 बजे उठ के हो सकता है यू आर नॉट गोइंग फॉर अ वॉक, यू आर प्रोबब्ली प्रिपेयरिंग टिफिन फॉर योर फैमिली, बट 5 o'clock आप उठ रहे हो ना. माय मदर इज 83. आई हैव ऑलवेज सीन हर गेटिंग आउट एट 5 o'clock, चाहे कुछ हो ना हो. मुझे तो 5 बजे नींद खुल जाती है. इवन इफ शी स्लीप्स एट 2 o'clock एट नाइट, फिर वो 5 बजे उठ जाती है. हम तो उठ नहीं पाते. हमें तो अपने आप को डिसिप्लिन करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके हम उठते हैं. देन आई हैव माय ओन लॉजिक. जरूरी नहीं है 5 बजे उठना है. So the point is that this entire program is designed in a way so that you discover कि मैंने अपने आप को कैसे डिसिप्लिन किया, जिसका नतीजा आज मैं ऐसा हूं. And we are doing it with food, but you can apply the same thing. So the topics that we will be covering are, like as I say, that self-discipline is an art, and it begins with designing our own eating habits, a combination of time, duration, quality, quantity, taste, feelings and emotions. And this apply in all area of your life. आप बोलोगे taste is only associated with food, ऐसा नहीं है. Taste is also associated with music. Taste is also associated with the kind of videos that you watch. Taste is also associated with the kinds of books that you read. Taste is also a result, something which is associated with your relationships. Some relationship, you say, my relationship is sweet, right? वो उसका एक sweetness है, and you say my relationship is sour, bitter. इसके साथ तो मेरा relationship bitter है. So everything that you are doing in your life, it has a taste on its own. और उसका टेस्ट महसूस भी होता है. If I ask you to close your eyes and feel it, इसको हम NLP में बोलते हैं सब मोडालिटी. Sub modality means every modality, like every experience that you have in your life, it covers all the five senses. Every experience that you have in your life, even the feelings that you have, it also cover five senses. आप उसको देख सकते हो, आप उसको सुन सकते हो. Actually ऐसा है. जैसे
I very well
love आप देख सकते हो, love आप सुन सकते हो.
I very
What
well
will you feel?
remember, Pinaki, what you have explained, not in the name of NLP. My grandfather used to say, while from surrounding, we could smell ki some auntie is making halwa. We could smell
Absolutely right.
halwa. My brother wasn't well that time. He was suffering from jaundice, so Mama used to avoid cooking at home. So I said, Baba ji, halwa खाने का बहुत मन कर रहा है. कुछ नहीं बेटा, कुछ नहीं है. जैसे खुशबू से मन करता है, इसी तरह मन नहीं करना भी आना चाहिए. So he used to teach me like hold the tongue in between the teeth. Yes, yes. Every day he was giving me that practice. And he understood that she is also a small child. She must be wanting to eat so many things. But yes, everything was prohibited just because of my small younger brother. So yes, he used to teach us so many things. That brain has the capacity and capability to control everything.
Absolutely. So I'm quite hopeful that this program is going to be an awesome one. That it's like learning the
Definitely.
art of self-discipline in yourself. Learning
Yes.
the art of, you are already an expert of it, but you don't know आपने आपको expert कैसे बनाया. So basically it's doing a research, figuring out कि मैंने अपने आप को कैसे expert बनाया जिसका नतीजा मैं आज ऐसा हूँ. अगर मुझे change करना तो where do I need to make the changes such that I can become who I want to become. अगर मुझे weight reduce करना है, what kind of discipline do I need to bring in? मतलब जिस discipline की वजह से आज मैं overweight हूँ, उसको मैं कैसे replace कर सकता हूँ with a new self discipline such that I can start reducing my weight. That is the area where we will be teaching it.
So it would be a very wonderful thing to learn so many aspects of NLP.
Anybody wants to add anything to this? You must listen to the recording of this session, और आपने खुद ने जो बोला ना वो जरूर सुनना कि मैंने क्या बोला था. Probably ऐसा भी हो सकता है आपको लगे कि अरे मैं ये ना बोल के ये भी बोल सकता था. Instead of saying this, I would have said this in this way, then it would have been more effective. So that is the best part which I enjoy when I listen to my own recordings. So recordings I share primarily because of this only one intention कि आपने जो बोला वो जरूर सुनो. Think about it. उस टाइम में मेरा दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था, मैंने ऐसा बोला ही क्यों? Why did I use these particular words in my communication? Why did I use this particular emotion in my communication? What was going on? Because it has been recorded for you now. So you have an opportunity to review it. How I was feeling at that point of time. अभी मैं कैसे feel कर रही हूँ? Listen to the recordings from that perspective so that you get an opportunity to transform yourself.